Ariana Grande Butera, born June 26, 1993, known as Ariana Grande, Rende, is an American singer and actress. She began her career in the Broadway musical 13, before landing the role of Cat Valentine in the Nickelodeon television series Victorious in 2009. The show ended after 4 seasons, and Grande starred in the spin-off, Sam and Cat, which ended in 2014. She has also appeared in other theater, television and film roles, and has lent her voice to animated television and films. Grande's music career began with the soundtrack music from Victorious, 2011. She signed a recording contract with Republic Records and released her debut studio album, Yours Truly, in 2013, which debuted at No. 1 on the US Billboard 200. The album's lead single, The Way, debuted in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, with critics comparing her wide vocal range to that of Mariah Carey. Grande's second studio album, My Everything, 2014, debuted at No. 1 in the US and charted in the top 10 in various other countries. With the singles Problem, Break Free, Bang Bang and Love Me Harder from that album, she spent 34 continuous weeks in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 and had the most top 10 singles of any artist in 2014. In 2015, Grande promoted My Everything with her first world tour, the Honeymoon Tour, and guest starred in the Fox comedy horror television series, Scream Queens. She also released the single Focus, which debuted at No. 7 in the US, and a holiday EP, Christmas and Chill, and she was heard on several collaborative projects. In 2016, she released her third studio album, Dangerous Woman, as well as several songs from the album. The title track debuted at No. 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Grande the first person in the history of that chart to have the lead single from each of her first 3 albums debut in the top 10. The album debuted at No. 2 on the Billboard 200. As of January 2017, Grande's music videos had been viewed a total of more than 7 billion times online. Grande's accolades include 3 American Music Awards, the Music Business Association's Breakthrough Artist of the Year, an MTV Video Music Award, 3 MTV Europe Music Awards and 4 Grammy Award nominations. All 3 of her albums have been certified platinum or better by the RIAA. In 2016, Time named Grande one of the 100 most influential people in the world on the annual Time 100 list. Grande has a large following on social media. She is the second most followed person on Instagram. In 2017, Grande is touring in North America, Europe, South America, Australasia and Asia. The 2017 Manchester Arena bombing took place after a concert on this tour. Life and career 1993 to 2008, early life and career beginnings Ariana Grande Butera was born in Boca Raton, Florida, the daughter of Joan Grande, the chief executive officer of Hose McCann Communications, a telephone and alarm system company, and Edward Butera, a graphic design firm owner in Boca Raton. Her name was originally inspired by Princess Oriana from Felix the Cat. Grande is of Italian descent. She has an older half-brother, Frankie Grande, who is an actor, dancer and producer, and she is close with her maternal grandmother, Marjorie Grande. Grande's family moved from New York to Florida when her mother was pregnant with her, and her parents separated when she was around 8 or 9 years old. As a child, Grande performed with the Fort Lauderdale Children's Theater, playing her first role as Annie, as well as performing in the musicals The Wizard of Oz and Beauty and the Beast. At the age of 8, she performed at a karaoke lounge on a cruise ship and with various orchestras such as South Florida's Philharmonic, Florida Sunshine Pops and symphonic orchestras, and she made her national television debut singing the Star-Spangled Banner for the Florida Panthers. She attended Pinecrest School and North Broward Preparatory School. By age 13, she became serious about pursuing a music career, though she still concentrated on theater. When she first arrived in Los Angeles to meet with her managers, she expressed a desire to record an R&B album when she was 14. I was like, I want to make an R&B album. They were like, that's a hell of a goal. Who is going to buy a 14-year-old's R&B album? In 2008, Grande was cast in the supporting role of cheerleader Charlotte in the musical 13 on Broadway, for which she won a National Youth Theater Association award. When she joined the musical, Grande left her high school, North Broward Preparatory School, but continued to be enrolled. The school sent materials to her so she could study with tutors. She also sang various times at the New York City Jazz Club, Birdland. 2009 to 2013, breakthrough on Nickelodeon and Yours Truly Grande auditioned for the Nickelodeon television show Victorious in New York along with 13 co-star Elizabeth Gillies in 2009. In this sitcom set in a performing arts high school, Grande was cast as Cat Valentine. Grande had to dye her hair red every other week for the role because the executive producer, Dan Schneider, did not want all cast members to be brunettes, and the red hair was also a feature that the network felt would fit the personality of Cat. The show premiered in March 2010 to the second largest audience for a live-action series in Nickelodeon history with 5.7 million viewers. The role helped propel Grande to teen idol status, but she was more interested in a music career, stating that acting is fun, but music has always been first and foremost with me. Her character was compared to Brittany Murphy's performance as the hapless Ty in Clueless, 1995, and described as being very impressionable and easily swayed but generally sweet. Season 2 premiered in April 2011 to 6.2 million viewers, becoming the highest-rated episode of Victorious. In 2010, she played the role of Miriam in the musical Cubo Libre, which was written and produced by songwriter Desmond Child. After the first season of Victorious wrapped, Grande wanted to focus on her music career and began working on her debut album in August 2010. To strengthen her vocal range, she began working with vocal coach Eric Vitro. She made her first musical appearance on the track Give It Up on the soundtrack Victorious, music from the hit TV show in August 2011. While filming Victorious, Grande made several recordings of herself singing covers of songs by Adele, Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, and she uploaded them to YouTube. A friend of Monty Lipman, CEO of Republic Records, came across one of Grande's videos. Impressed by her vocals, he sent the links to Lipman, who signed her to a recording contract. She released her first single, Put Your Hearts Up, in December 2011, which was recorded for a teen-oriented pop album that was not issued. She later disowned the track for its bubblegum pop sound, saying that she had no interest in recording music of that genre. The song was later certified gold by the RIAA. A second soundtrack, Victorious 2.0, was released on June 5, 2012 as an extended play, featuring Grande in the song Don't You Forget About Me. After 3 seasons, Victorious was not renewed. The finale aired in February 2013. The third and final Victorious soundtrack, Victorious 3.0, was released on November 6, 2012, featuring Grande in the song LA Boys. The music video for LA Boys features Grande and Victoria Justice performing in front of their castmates during an episode of Victorious. In December 2012, Grande collaborated on the single version of popular song, a duet with British singer and songwriter Nicke. She also starred over the holiday season as Snow White in a pantomime-style musical theater production called A Snow White Christmas, together with Charlene Tilton and Neil Patrick Harris, at the Pasadena Playhouse. Meanwhile, Nickelodeon created an iCarly and Victorious spin-off starring Jeanette McCurdy and Grande. The buddy sitcom, titled Sam and Cat, paired Grande and McCurdy as roommates who form an after-school babysitting business, reprising their respective roles as Cat Valentine from Victorious and Sam Puckett from iCarly. The pilot aired on June 8, 2013, and the show was immediately picked up by the network. The following month, Nickelodeon doubled Sam and Cat's original 20-episode order for Season 1, making it a 40-episode season. Despite its success in the ratings, the series was cancelled. The final episode aired on July 17, 2014. Grande recorded her debut album, Yours Truly, over a 3-year period. She completed the album, originally titled Daydreamin', in June 2013. It was released on August 30, 2013. She is credited as a songwriter on several tracks of the album. In September 2013, it debuted at No. 1 on the US Billboard 200 Albums chart, with 138,000 copies sold in its first week, making Grande the first female artist since Kesha to have her first album debut atop of the charts and ranking her the 15th female artist overall. Yours Truly also debuted in the top 10 in several other countries, including Australia, the UK, Ireland, and the Netherlands. By April 2014, the album had sold over 500,000 copies in the United States, and later it became Grande's first platinum album. The lead single, The Way featuring Pittsburgh rapper Mac Miller, debuted at No. 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100, eventually peaking at No. 9 for 2 weeks, and spent 26 weeks on the Hot 100. Grande was sued by Minder Music for copying the line, "What we gotta do right here is go back in time" from the 1972 song Troglodyte, Caveman, by the Jimmy Castor Bunch. Following the release of the album, Billboard magazine ranked Grande at No. 4 on their list of music's hottest minors 2013, an annual ranking of the most popular musicians under the age of 21. The second single, Baby I, debuted at No. 21 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart, making it her second top 40 hit. The song also debuted at No. 6 on the US Billboard Hot Digital Songs chart, making Grande the only female music artist to debut 2 songs in the top 10 of the Hot Digital Songs chart during the year 2013. The third single, Right There, featuring Detroit rapper Big Sean, debuted at No. 84 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In the 2013 Nickelodeon film Swindle, an adaptation of the children's book of the same name, Grande played Amanda Benson. That same month, she lent her vocals on the duet Almost Is Never Enough with Nathan Sykes of the British boy band The Wanted. She also joined Justin Bieber on his Believe tour for 3 shows and kicked off her own headlining mini tour, The Listening Sessions. At the 2013 American Music Awards, she won the award for New Artist of the Year. She released a 4-song Christmas EP, Christmas Kisses, in December 2013. Christmas Kisses received critical praise for its R&B spin on the Christmas classics. 2014-2015, My Everything By January 2014, Grande had begun recording her second studio album, with singer-songwriter Ryan Tedder and record producers Benny Blanco and Max Martin. Grande is also credited as a songwriter on several tracks of the album. The same month, she earned the Favorite Breakout Artist Award at the People's Choice Awards 2014. In March 2014, Grande sang at the White House concert, Women of Soul, in performance at the White House. The following month, President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama invited Grande again to perform at the White House for the Easter egg roll event. A duet with R&B singer Chris Brown, Don't Be Gone Too Long, was scheduled for a March 24 release date but was delayed because of Brown's legal problems. Grande received the Breakthrough Artist of the Year award from the Music Business Association, recognizing her achievements throughout 2013, including her No. 1 debut on the Billboard 200 with her first album and her top 10 single on the Hot 100. Grande released her second studio album, My Everything, on August 25, 2014, with Rolling Stone magazine writing that My Everything is where the 21-year-old Nickelodeon starlet grows up. It's a confident, intelligent, brazen pop statement, mixing bubblegum diva vocals with EDM break beats. It sold 169,000 copies in its first week and debuted atop the Billboard 200, becoming her second consecutive No. 1 album in the US. Its lead single, Problem, features Australian rapper Iggy Azalea and premiered at the 2014 Radio Disney Music Awards on April 27. The song debuted at No. 3, eventually climbing to No. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and debuted at No. 1 on the UK singles chart, becoming Grande's first No. 1 single in the United Kingdom. It made British chart history as the first song to land at No. 1 based on sales and streams. The song was the highest debut ever for a collaboration of female soloists. The second single, Break Free, featuring German musician and producer Zedd, peaked at No. 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and No. 1 on the Hot Dance, Electronic Songs. The futuristic video has been viewed more than 800 million times. She performed the song at the opening of the 2014 MTV Video Music Awards, while winning Best Pop Video for her single Problem. That video has been viewed more than 900 million times. She also provided guest vocals on Bang Bang with Jessie J and Nicki Minaj, the lead single from Jessie J's third studio album Sweet Talker, 2014. The song reached No. 3 in the US, Grande's third song in the Hot 100's top 10 the same week, Problem, Break Free and Bang Bang, and went to number 1 in the UK. She joined Adele as the only female artist with 3 top 10 hits simultaneously as a lead artist. The music video for Bang Bang has been viewed more than 800 million times on YouTube. Billboard's review noted that My Everything is not kid-friendly, like Grande's earlier efforts, and stated, she has pulled more sounds into her repertoire while keeping her biggest weapon, a remarkable vocal range, as a steady foundation. My Everything is a less cohesive project than Yours Truly, although its best moments eclipse the highs of Grande's 2013 debut. The singles Problem and Break Free remain dizzying dance tunes, and back-to-back solo songs One Last Time and Why Try possess the types of flawless melodies that are typically reserved for the world's biggest pop divas. The back half of the album's many collaborations are hit or miss. On September 27, 2014, Grande was the musical performer on the season 40 premiere of NBC's Saturday Night Live, with Chris Pratt hosting. 3 days later, the third single from My Everything, Love Me Harder, featuring Canadian recording artist The Weeknd, debuted on the Billboard Hot 100, later peaking at No. 7. In November 2014, Grande was featured in Major Laser's song All My Love, which was released as the 4th single from the soundtrack album for the film The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1. The same month, Grande released a Christmas song titled Santa Tell Me, spending 34 consecutive weeks in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 in 2014. Grande had the most top 10 singles of any artist that year. She later released a fifth single from My Everything, One Last Time, which peaked at No. 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. By April 2015, the album had sold over 600,000 copies in the US and is certified double platinum by the RIAA. In early 2015, Grande embarked on the honeymoon tour of North America and Europe, with several later stops in Asia and South America. The tour earned $14 million in its first 25 performances, selling 290,699 tickets. Following the tour's early success, more dates were added, and the tour concluded in October 2015 after a total of nearly 90 dates. Reviews of the tour performances generally praised Grande's vocals and ability to convey emotion in the songs but found the concerts to be overproduced. Some judicious editing would have elevated the evening from surprising to satisfying and possibly even shockingly good. As it is, Grande is so busy piling on the spectacle she neglects to highlight the one thing, those deceptively powerful pipes, setting her apart from her contemporaries. Grande was featured on Cashmere Cat's song Adore, which was released in March during her honeymoon tour. A review in USA Today said, Grande's towering vocals have never sounded better than on this offbeat R&B track. In 2015, Grande guest starred in several episodes of the Fox comedy horror TV series Scream Queens as Chanel 2. She also launched her first fragrance, Ari by Ariana Grande. Grande filmed an episode for the Fox TV reality series Knock Knock Live, but the show was cancelled before her episode aired. Also in 2015, Grande was recording songs for her third studio album, Dangerous Woman, which was originally titled Moonlight. Grande released the single Focus, initially intended as the lead single from the album, in October 2015, which debuted at No. 7 on the Hot 100. The official video of the song has been viewed more than 600 million times on YouTube. Grande also released her second Christmas EP, titled Christmas and Chill, which debuted at No. 34 on the Billboard 200 and No. 3 on Billboard's Holiday Albums chart. 2016 present, Dangerous Woman and other projects In March 2016, Grande released Dangerous Woman as the lead single from the retitled album of the same name. The single debuted at No. 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was Grande's seventh top 10 entry on that chart. She is the first person in the history of the Hot 100 to have the lead single from each of her first three albums debut in the top 10. The song later peaked at No. 8 on the Hot 100. On March 12, 2016, she appeared as host and musical guest of Saturday Night Live, where she performed Dangerous Woman and debuted another song from the album, Be Alright. On March 18, Grande released Be Alright, which charted at No. 43 on the Billboard Hot 100. In May 2016, among other appearances to promote the album, on The Voice Season 10 finale, Grande sang her second single from the album, Into You, which peaked at No. 13 on the Billboard Hot 100, and duetted with Christina Aguilera on Dangerous Woman. She released the album on May 20, 2016. It debuted at No. 2 on the Billboard 200, No. 1 in the UK, No. 2 in Japan, and No. 1 in several other markets, including Australia, the Netherlands, Ireland, Italy, New Zealand and Taiwan. Nolan Feeney commented in Entertainment Weekly that, in the album, Grande pulls off pop, R&B, reggae, and house, all without overextending herself or pandering to trends. At the summertime ball at London's Wembley Stadium in June, Grande performed 3 songs from the album as part of her set. In August, Grande released a third single from the album, Side to Side, featuring rapper Nicki Minaj, her 8th top 10 entry on the Hot 100, which peaked at No. 4 on that chart. The video for the song has been viewed more than 900 million times. Dangerous Woman and the title track were each nominated for 2017 Grammy Awards. In 2016, Grande appeared in a cameo role in the comedy film Zoolander 2, 2016, starring Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. She also collaborated with MAC Cosmetics on a makeup collection, donating 100 of proceeds to the MAC AIDS Fund, released additional fragrances and launched a fashion line in collaboration with Lipsy London. Grande garnered positive reviews, as host of 2016 Saturday Night Live in 2016, for her impressions of various singers, some of which she had done on The Tonight Show. Jonathan Dornbush of Entertainment Weekly wrote that Grande not only nailed her musical performances, but also shone as the best part of some of the night's sketches, including a shockingly good Jennifer Lawrence impression. Grande proved she could hold her own amongst the SNL players. Stephanie Weber of Us Weekly called Grande really talented and praised her long list of impeccable celebrity impersonations. Grande won an online voting poll on Entertainment Weekly as the best host of the season. In August 2016, Grande performed Whitney Houston songs in a tribute to Houston on the season finale of the ABC TV show Greatest Hits and headlined the opening night of Billboard's Hot 100 Festival, performing a nearly hour-long set of her singles. Grande made a TV commercial for T-Mobile that first aired in October 2016. She played Penny Pingleton in the December 2016 NBC television broadcast Hairspray Live. Sonia Saraiya wrote in Variety that Grande was the show's MVP, acting as both reliably overlookable sidekick and, once the situation required it, show-stopping diva. The same month, Grande, performing in her second consecutive season finale of The Voice, sang Faith together with Stevie Wonder. They collaborated on the song for the soundtrack of the 2016 film Sing. She also participated in the Jingle Ball Tour 2016. Grande began her Dangerous Woman tour on February 3, 2017, across North America through mid-April, continuing in venues in Europe in May and June 2017, in South America and back in North America into July, followed by several stops in Oceania in September, and then ending with a stop in Asia. Reviewing the concert for Las Vegas Weekly, Ian Caramanzana wrote, Grande's burly, soulful vibrato and wide range remain the star of her show, and she's at her best when it's just her, a microphone and her band, especially when she performs ballads. John Perla of the New York Times called the concert a show of confidence, prowess and aplomb. Grande flaunts professionalism. Her agile soprano was strong and unconcealed in every song. Grande's duet with John Legend of the title track of the soundtrack for the 2017 live-action remake of Disney's Beauty and the Beast debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at No. 87. On May 22, 2017, Grande performed at the Manchester Arena in Manchester, England, as part of her Dangerous Woman tour. At the end of the concert, a suicide bomber detonated an explosive in the foyer of the arena, causing 22 fatalities and 59 injuries. Grande was unhurt in the attack. All three of her full-length albums have been certified platinum, or better, by the RIAA. Grande has a large following on social media. Artistry musical style and influences Grande's music is generally pop and R&B, and it has elements of funk, dance and hip-hop. Grande said she grew up mainly listening to urban pop and 90s music. Grande said of her debut album, Yours Truly, 2013, that half of it is a throwback and like very familiar feeling, feel good, and then half of it is something that I've created that's sort of special and unique and refreshing. The doo-wop-inspired disc was complimented for recreating the R&B vibe and feel of the 90s with the help of 90s R&B hitmaker Babyface. The follow-up, My Everything, 2014, has been described as an evolution from her first album with a new sound exploring EDM and electro-pop genres. The Los Angeles Times review of her third album, Dangerous Woman, commented that it is impressive how fully she inhabits the emotional environment of each song here, even when one directly contradicts another. She's deft at adapting to different styles. Grande has cited Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Brandy, India, Arie, and Gloria Estefan as her major influences. She describes Estefan as the person who inspired her to pursue a career in the music industry, after Estefan complimented a performance she saw Grande give on a cruise ship when she was 8 years old. Grande speaks of Houston's and Carey's influence on her career, stating that they have inspired her endlessly since she was a child. Grande further indicates that her affinity for Brandy's and India, Arie's voices and Abiti's have been influential to her singing. She has also cited Madonna, Destiny's Child, Fergie, Christina Aguilera, Imogen Heap and Amy Winehouse as influences. Grande's debut album was inspired by artists like Amy Winehouse, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys, Christina Aguilera, Katy Perry and Madonna, with unreleased collaborations with Sky Blue of LMFAO, 30H, 3, Kool Kojak and Peba Sebert. She named Keys, Carey and Beyoncé as female artists she tried to channel during the 3 years it took to create the record. Grande described Imogen Heap as one of her influences, noting Heap's intricate song structure. She has described actress and singer Judy Garland as being one of her childhood influences, stating that she grew up watching and listening to Garland, admiring her ability to tell a story when she sings. Voice Grande possesses a 4-octave and a note soprano vocal range, and the whistle register. With the release of her debut album, Yours Truly, 2013, Grande was deemed the mini Mariah Carey and the new Mariah Carey by some critics because of her wide vocal range, sound and musical material. Speaking on the comparisons, Julianne Escobedo Shepherd of Billboard wrote that both Carey and Grande got the talent to let their vocals do the talking. Shepherd continued, "That's not where the similarities end. Grande is subverting it with cute, comfortable, and on-trend dresses with a feminine slant. Grande expressed her feelings towards being compared to Mariah Carey as a huge compliment and a blessing, and has cited both Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston as influences for her work. She said, "It's a huge compliment, but when you hear my entire album, you'll see that Mariah's sound is much different than mine." Stephen J. Horowitz of Billboard said in 2014 that it was time to stop comparing Grande to Carey, stating, "With her sophomore album, the problem singer no longer resembles the elusive Chantos, and that's okay." Her vocal display at the 2013 American Music Awards gained praise from celebrities like Kelly Clarkson and Lady Gaga, when Grande sang an a cappella rendition of her song The Way and gave a Motown-style performance of Tattooed Heart. During an interview with SiriusXM, American pop singer Katy Perry praised Grande, saying she has the best female vocal in pop music today. "She has literally the best voice live." In an interview with Ryan Seacrest, Coldplay's frontman Chris Martin was asked if a duet with her was a possibility, to which he responded, "I would, man, but she can sing so much better than me. I don't want to be humiliated in that fashion. I was in the car yesterday and Problem was on. I was like, I just can't do that." A CBS affiliate's critic wrote that Grande's Into You was the No. 2 song that saved 2016. "We've known she had singing chops for a while now, but Dangerous Woman puts Ariana squarely in the conversation of tour de force pop stars." In 2016, composer and playwright Jason Robert Brown addressed Grande in Time magazine, "No matter how much you are underestimated, you are going to open your mouth and that unbelievable sound is going to come out. That extraordinary, versatile, limitless instrument that allows you to shut down every objection and every obstacle. That voice, powered by nothing but your remarkable empathy, your ravenous intelligence, your cool discipline and your voracious ambition, equals public image equals." Grande's modest look early in her career was described as age-appropriate, compared with other pop stars who grew up in the public eye. Jim Farber of New York Daily News wrote in 2014 that Grande received less attention for how little she wears or how graphically she moves than for how she sings. By 2014, however, she opted to wear short skirts and crop tops with knee-high boots in performances and on red carpets. After years of dyeing her hair red to play Cat Valentine, Grande wore extensions while her natural hair grew out. Auntie Donahue of MTV called Grande aesthetically relevant and argued that her bold and whimsical fashion choices should receive more critical attention. Grande's ponytail is as famous as her voice and a massive component of the pop culture zeitgeist. While pulling off a high ponytail takes courage and commitment, so does her recent fashion ode to Marilyn Monroe at the 2016 MTV Movie Awards and her homage to crime-fighting heroes in her Dangerous Woman cover art. She's boasted floor-length red gowns, chokers, crop tops, and oversized jackets and everything from theater garb, see, flapper dresses, to Mickey Mouse ears to A-line minis, which, in an industry rich in self-branding, is a beautiful rarity, deft whimsy. Dismissing Ariana Grande as a fashion force is an easy and lazy way of categorizing her. We fail to mention her in the same breath as fellow aesthetically relevant pop stars. Fashion is best when it's an extension of self and a wearable form of expression. Plus, we know that when we see someone take risks, they understand fashion on an intrinsic level. Although Grande drew criticism for allegedly impolite interactions with reporters and fans in 2014, she dismissed these reports as weird, inaccurate depictions. After considering the incidents most frequently mentioned in the press and the available evidence, PopSugar concluded that Grande's was just normal star behavior and not the most ideal situation, but not exactly the sign of a diva. Rolling Stone wrote, "Some may cry, diva, but it's also Grande just taking a stand to not allow others to control her image." In July 2015, Grande was seen on surveillance video in a donut shop licking donuts that were on display and saying, "I hate Americans. I hate America. This is disgusting." She responded to critics, writing that she is extremely proud to be an American and that her comments related to American obesity. She later released a video apology for behaving poorly. The incident was parodied by the Muppets and featured in Miley Cyrus' Saturday Night Live cover of My Way, about the regrets of the summer of 2015. Grande mocked the incident herself on Saturday Night Live in 2016. Grande noted that she has more to talk about concerning her music and accomplishments. In 2016, writer Kendall Fisher called her a feminist hero in an essay examining Grande's feminist statements. In 2017, Celia Almeida wrote for Miami New Times, "Of all of pop music's biggest stars of the past 20 years, Ariana Grande has made the most convincing and seamless transition from ingenue to independent female artist. She saves the celebration of the joys of liberated sexual exploration for her lyrics, claiming her power by singing, rather than showing, her desires. She has traversed into mainstream pop adulthood relatively unscathed, avoiding the head-shaving incidents or ill-advised marriages her counterparts have suffered. Though Grande wears cat ear headbands and PVC outfits on stage, she's not interested in playing the role of a sex kitten. Grande wrote in 2016, "Expressing sexuality in art is not an invitation for disrespect, just like wearing a short skirt is not asking for assault. It's not true," she emphasized, "that if we look a certain way, we are yours to take. Accolades. Grande has been nominated for 4 Grammy Awards and has won an MTV Video Music Award, 3 MTV Europe Music Awards and 3 American Music Awards, 2013, 2015 and 2016. She has received 7 Billboard Music Award nominations. Grande won a 2014 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award for Favorite TV Actress for her performances on Sam and Cat. Subsequently, she won 2 more Kids' Choice Awards and 1 People's Choice Award. In 2014, she received a Breakthrough Artist of the Year award from the Music Business Association for excellence during her debut year. At the Bambi Awards, she received an award for Best Newcomer. She also received the 2014 iHeartRadio Music Awards Young Influencer Award and the Billboard Women in Music Award, Rising Star for her accomplishments in 2014. She has won 16 Choice Awards. In 2016, Grande was listed among Time's 100 most influential people in the world. Activism and charitable activities. At the age of 10, Grande co-founded the South Florida youth singing group Kids Who Care, which performed for charitable fundraising events and raised over $500,000 for charities in 2007 alone. In 2009, as a member of the charitable organization Broadway in South Africa, Grande, along with her brother Frankie, performed and taught music and dance to children in Gugulethu, South Africa. After watching Blackfish, she urged fans to stop supporting SeaWorld and became a vegan. She was featured, along with Bridget Mendler and Kat Graham, in 17 magazine in a March 2013 public campaign to end online bullying called Delete Digital Drama. In September 2014, Grande participated at the charitable Stand Up to Cancer television program, performing the title track My Everything in dedication to her grandfather, who had died from cancer in July. Grande, who has adopted several rescue dogs as pets, promoted pet adoption and paid the adoption fees of 35 rescue dogs in connection with her concerts at Madison Square Garden in New York City and American Airlines Arena in Miami in March 2015. In 2016, she launched, with MAC Cosmetics, a line of lip shades called Ariana Grande's MAC Viva Glam. All of the profits benefit people affected by HIV and AIDS. In May 2015, Grande and Miley Cyrus performed a cover of Crowded House's Don't Dream It's Over to raise awareness for Cyrus's Happy Hippie Foundation, which helps homeless and LGBT youths. The song was part of Cyrus's series of Backyard Sessions collaborations. In June 2015, Grande headlined the Dance on the Pier event, part of the LGBT Pride Week in New York City. In 2016, Grande joined Madonna to raise funds for orphaned children in Malawi. Grande and Victoria Monet recorded a 2016 song, Better Days, in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Personal life. Grande was raised a Roman Catholic but abandoned Catholicism during the pontificate of Benedict XVI, citing opposition to the Church's stance on homosexuality, noting that her half-brother is gay. She has followed Kabbalah teachings since the age of 12, along with her brother Frankie, believing the basis lies in the idea that if you are kind to others, good things will happen to you. A few of her songs, such as Break Your Heart Right Back, are supportive of LGBT rights. Grande met actor Graham Phillips in the cast of the musical 13 in 2008 and dated him until December 2011. She dated Australian YouTube comedian Jai Brooks from August 2012 to July 2013. Grande dated her former musical collaborator, Big Sean, for 8 months until April 2015. Stage 13, 2008. Cubo Libre, 2010. A Snow White Christmas, 2012. Filmography. Discography. Yours truly, 2013. My Everything, 2014. Dangerous Woman, 2016. Tours. Headlining. The Listening Sessions, 2013. The Honeymoon Tour, 2015. Dangerous Woman Tour, 2017. Festivals. Various artists. Jingle Ball Tour 2013. Jingle Ball Tour 2014. Jingle Ball Tour 2015. 2016. 2016. Opening act, Justin Bieber, Believe Tour, 2013. See also List of Billboard Artist 100 Number 1 Artists. List of Billboard Hot 100 Chart Achievements and Milestones. Honorific nicknames in popular music. 2017 Manchester Arena bombing. Ariana Grande. Wikipedia book. References external links Official website. Ariana Grande at the Internet Movie Database. Ariana Grande at the Internet Broadway Database. Musical Impressions with Jimmy Fallon, 2015. Dangerous Woman, a cappella, 2016. Grande as Judy Garland starring in Up We Go in Our Fantastic Rocket, Saturday Night Live, 2016.